Yeah, man. First of all, man, I wanted to say rest in peace to that guy Mo3, man. You know, he's lost a hell of incredible talent. But at the same time, I'm not trying to pick no sides. It's just incredibly sad. But I'm here to tell y'all, man, a lot of y'all looking at breaking news, the female who did it, or X, Y, and Z, and y'all reading TMZ. Look, we broke it and covered it last night. And you can look at the video and you can look at the scenario that followed. Mo3, we know 100% it was a setup. That's not even something to even think about. Most of these murders and deaths, 9 times out of 10, be setups. But when you look at the scenario and he went to go to Shorty's crib and he's leaving his companion's house like that, the companion, which is the female you've seen in the videos and other incidents, she set that boy up. I mean, you don't got to think about it. I mean, I'm hearing the baby daddy is of hers is friends with, Trap Boy Freddy. It's too many coincidental situations. You don't gotta, start guessing. Shout out to the beautiful Miss Kelly we had yesterday on the live show. You know, she brought incredible news of that Dallas area. She's from there, and it was inciting as well. But you don't have to think about it like you think about it like Mo3 got comfortable, and 9 times out of 10, dudes always get comfortable when they're with the ladies. I don't know why we're like that, and I can't speak for everybody, but 9 times out of 10, dudes get uncomfortable with family, kids. You know what I mean? Women. And it's like those are the things that get us trapped, man. You got to get out of your confinements, man. You got to get out of your boundaries that you escaped already. I don't know what he was doing. And even if he went to Short and she was in the suburbs, she's still part of your boundaries because you know who she is, who she's connected to. You're going to know a little bit something about the person you're sleeping with. I don't care what y'all try to tell me. So Mo3 was lacking, and he definitely was. And you can tell me he loved her, this and that. But when you end this game, man, Marlo Stanfield said it best on The Wire. The game is the game, homie. And you can't shake it out, bro. The game is the game. Most definitely, Mo3 should have been on his P's and Q's. I mean, he talked about it. He did several interviews, on these major platforms and even regular lower level platforms. And he spoke certain things that spoke volumes to a lot of us who come from these neighborhoods. And he talked about how you're supposed to navigate yourself well. You're supposed to be looking everywhere you go. You're not supposed to get comfortable. And he stated that. But like I said, man, this girl seeming to me like a lot of females. Now, I'm not gonna even, that's rude to say a lot of females. We're going to say we know females like her and we know dudes like her. So men and women who behave like people like her is the people that make life kind of unfair. It's like a cheat code for your ops. Oppositions basically can move and use somebody close to you to use against you. And that's like, damn, how do you win a game that's already unfair when people are moving in that way? Strategically, and we're going to say all this allegedly. We don't want to get nobody in trouble. We're not the police over here. But strategically, this is a smart way to move. They've been doing this since the beginning of time. When a nephew wanted to get rid of his uncle so he can be the next king, part of that monarchy or whatever country it is, he usually brings somebody in the game that could be a game changer. Somebody you're familiar with, somebody somebody that knows your weaknesses and advantages, disadvantages. And they usually use somebody like that around you. It's chess. It's a war we're playing out here, and allegedly his oppositions, whether that's Trap Boy Freddy or the cartels we're hearing about, or a lot of people. We're not gonna get into that. We're gonna let the detectives do their jobs, but we are gonna say that allows these guys just to be unscathed through the situation, meaning eliminating you without even being locked up, nothing happening. Not that I'm wishing people to be locked up, but these things will continue happening when you get comfortable. You allow your oppositions to catch you. And it's not just a lacking, because the way they killed Mo3 was kind of incredibly sad, man, because Mo3 seen the play. It's not like he didn't see the play. So when I say he got comfortable, I'm not telling you guys that Mo3 didn't see it coming. Mo3 didn't see the play. He's seen all that. Problem is, he's seen it a little too late, meaning that when he seen it, he tried to shake them off through the couple of hours of knowing he was being trailed. And I guess he left her house. He didn't leave it in time enough because he knew they were outside staking his house out. Well, her house or whatever, or whoever house it. I think it was her house. I read in the reports, which makes it even more incredibly bingo. You got the opposition around you has been identified. The target was the girl you was with, Mo3. Anyways, but they was trailing Mo3. and he didn't want to go out the house because he knew something was, wrong with it. Mo3 carries a weapon just like anybody else, and if you listen to the man talk and you watch him, and forget about the YouTube videos with the big guns, I'm talking about the regular toys you got on you, because he's a convicted felon. He is not allowed to have any weapons on him. Most likely Mo3 probably had a compartment or a trapment in his car, a compartment or whatever you can hide that weapon, or probably was just in the glove compartment, probably was under the seat. But all we know, he didn't have it on his lap like these 313 niggas, because we know these Detroit dudes, like we heard, we ride it on our lap. Shout out to Calico, but I knew that before Calico. Niggas do really ride with it on their lap, and I know Florida is like that too. Florida, a nigga's gonna have it on him. In Florida, it's not gonna be under the seat. I'm not saying niggas don't do that, but in Florida, I'm not, and in Texas probably do the same. So we're not gonna use Mo3 situation. We know Mo3 is a convicted felon. Most convicted felons, are not brave, and that's not. I don't want to say brave. They have some type of care where they're not gonna just have that weapon visible, where that can give them an automatic 5 years and up. We know the laws already, especially federally. That's automatic. So you're not gonna try to get in trouble like that. But then you got dudes who don't care. They know the type of heat they're in, the type of beef they're in. They rather be judged by 12 than put 6 feet under the ground. Like we all have these type of dudes in our family and our friends, our associates, all that, bro. So we know the game already. And unfortunately, Mo3 ain't one of them dudes who don't care about who he does care about being judged by 12 and 6 feet under the ground, and that kind of got him slipping, because the reports are they found a contraptment in his vehicle, and which is part of a compartment that's hidden, where he had a hidden weapon, they're saying. So Mo3 had it on him. Let's not say he didn't. Problem is, it don't matter if you got it on you. Once niggas get the drop on you, they got the drop on you. Ain't much you can do to get out of that situation. When dudes got the drop on you, it is as clear as said as done, bro. I don't know what more to even draw the picture for you, or paint the picture, should I say. No pun intended to Kodak Black. But when I paint the picture in that type of light, it will make more sense. So I'm gonna do more edit videos to break this down the right way. I like these videos because it's more intimate, meaning that it's one-on-one. You get to see what I'm saying. There's a deliberate action being repeated through my mouth right now. Pause. And the actions are, Mo3 is not a simp, and he's not this lame dude here and there. It's just that Mo3 got caught off guard. You in this heated war. You just called out Trap Boy Freddy. And let's get this out the way. To people who are attacking Trap Boy Freddy because you rock with Mo3, let's get this out the way, man. I got nothing but mostly Mo3 music in my car. I know it sounds fake, but I want y'all to really see my vehicle. I don't listen to these big name artists. Never did in my entire life. In fact, when these artists start coming up, and they become successful, the more successful they become, I don't really listen to them no more. I pray that they become rich and successful, but they just don't have that same quality no more. And these Mo3s of the world, he kept that genuine quality. But I'm a fan of his too. But being a fan of these dudes, you're not from their neighborhood, you're not from Oak Cliff, you're not from North Dallas. I hope I ain't mess up his neighborhood, but you ain't from none of these areas, bro. And it's like, why are you picking sides, my nigga? You telling me Trap Boy Freddy, allegedly, if he is involved or whatever, he don't have a right to feel how he feel? He shouldn't say what he's saying, bro? Come on, man. He doesn't have a right to say what he's saying. Like, makes sense, bro. Like, Trap Boy Freddy is just doing a little too much because you hot out here right now. You been involved in shooting situations where you was a victim of it. And I can understand Mo3 exposing you, making you look bad like that. You're going to be prideful about it. Especially years ago, you tried to make the peace with you and Mo3 because you never had beef with him. It was Mo3 telling you to pick sides because too many things happen behind the scenes already. We all understand that. And all I want people to understand is how you can get caught lacking between them legs, man. Between your legs and her legs. So stop thinking with your other head and stop letting her provoke you promiscuously and in a lustful manner, because them 3 L's of confusion can be your downfall. Love, loneliness, and lust. Those 3 ones, love, loneliness, and lust, is just mass confusion for everybody. So Mo3 was taken off guard through the 3 confusions of the world that messes up our construct of concentration up here. The chemicals that just start racing through there, it blinds you. And unfortunately, the man was blind and he took a headshot. These are facts, y'all. Mo3 ran out the vehicle and he seen them coming, and he ran out the vehicle towards the freeway instead of going down through the downward path. You know, when you getting off the exits or whatever, he ran upwards. So he still had a hill to run, but I guess he's running through where all the vehicles are at, where most pedestrians are at, most, you know, civilians, people can see it. Maybe he's thinking, I don't know if they can help me, but maybe the oppositions and the people who are chasing him to kill him, they'll leave him alone when they see all these witnesses and people here. But I guess that was not the case. These guys didn't care. They wanted to get Mo3 out the way. They didn't care who was there, who was watching. And I think I would honestly have to say mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. You guys got your target, and I'll be incredibly shocked if we don't see somebody getting caught or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I will honestly be incredibly shocked if somebody doesn't get arrested, unless these guys are incredibly well skilled. These guys are professionals and veterans at their craft. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of vets out here doing these movie type scenarios that's happening in reality, in real life, chief. So if these dudes don't get, not that I'm praying people get caught, I'm not in this. I'm just more giving you a visual and a description and news, because I am a journalist, whether people want to like that or not. And I take that pridefully. I'm a journalist, and being a journalist, you have to hear all the hearing outs of this Mo3 situation, and it's kind of disturbing. You know, most of the time it's always a female being involved in this. I mean, they're easy to be used against you. It's not shocking. It's not something that's going out your window. I mean, just stay dangerous out here. You know, I'm going to keep saying that, man. I'm not going to say stay safe to y'all no more. The world we live in is a jungle, so you have to stay very dangerous out here just to get your mind right. I'm not saying inflict or do anything to anybody. I'm just saying, when I say stay dangerous, it means mentally. I mean, Benny, you know what I'm saying, the butcher just got shot in Houston. Then we just had Boosie getting shot. Like, it's not just Texas. It can happen anywhere. You people need to stop getting very comfortable out here and thinking this is the Disney world of our generation. The world always been this way. It's just all these little gifts and prizes of technology and where you live and the society we trumped up and built up. And it causes confusion, and you forget before there was the world, there was darkness. You know, there was no light. It was just darkness, bro. Imagine what was going on with no light. So now that we have light, we invented all these contraptions that confuse us and make us very forgetful who we are. We're very fragile creatures. I know we're smart up here internally and all that, but look at us. We are very fragile. There are many things out here that could take us out on any given day. So be more sharp and stay on your P's and Q's, man. Look, I can do this beautiful speech right here, and today I get caught lacking and die. It's just life, bro. And the fact that I know that, it makes me more sharp out here. But me knowing that, can it just automatically keep me safe? Negative. I still can get hit up. It can keep me safer. I'd rather be safer than just knowing I'm going to get hit up, because we all can get hit up. But wouldn't you rather be more safer? So Mo3, I'm going to use your situation to continue sharpening my sons out here and daughter and my family and people who I care about. I hope you all do the same. I'm your God bless one. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed. Keep watching and subscribing. Donate if you can and support the platform. Look for the links in the description box, and you get all that goody information. I'm your God bless one, man. Like we keep saying in all the videos, love your family, love your kids, and most definitely stay blessed, folks.